President Donald Trump has continued to face criticism, and recently he's facing one from Senegal's Prime Minister Ousmane Sonko, who described Trump as a man of destabilization. He accused him of plunging the entire world into chaos. Now, let's talk about him speaking up. There are not many African leaders have spoken up strongly to condemn what is happening with the US-Israel-Iran war. Now, do you think that these strong opinions from the Prime Minister represent a formal shift in the Senegalese government's official foreign policy?
All right, thank you very much. A couple of months ago, the Senegalese president was in the United States seeking some level of investment in Senegal, and the office of the Prime Minister is a very high one. I think it should be the second in command. So these leaders need to understand that whatever they say carries power, carries weight. A typical example is President Trump himself. Even without saying anything, just posting something on Truth Social or Twitter, you can see the stock market can plummet. Anything can happen. So it just indicates that leaders carry weight, and they should mind the kind of things they say. In my personal opinion, I don't think it's necessary for Prime Minister Ousmane Sonko to make such a statement, because you can't set a trap when the bird you want to kill is watching. The Trump I know can say because of that statement, and they say, "Oh, okay, I'm the anchor of destabilization. Okay, I'm going to destabilize all the plans of your football fans coming to my country for the World Cup." That's the kind of president.
Leaders should be afraid and not speak up.
South
Africa has very strong opinions as well.
Yeah, I just feel it's not necessary to, because it can pitch the country, the entire country against the United States, which is needless, which is avoidable. So you can go to a meeting, talk about sovereignty and all that, but diplomacy and international diplomacy, part of it is, being not unnecessarily doing things. I don't think it was necessary personally.
All right. Now let's talk about the much, focus on this dialogue. The US-Israel-Iran war currently at a very, very fragile state. Pakistan mediated 2-week ceasefire. It began on April, which wasn't really a ceasefire, right? But right now, there are high-level peace talks that are scheduled to begin this weekend in Islamabad. What are your thoughts on its outcome?
Okay, the way things are right now, we've got a ceasefire without trust, and that's the main problem. Lebanon has already said that they're not going to have any talks until the shooting fully stops, and that makes sense. I don't think any party will want to sit at the negotiation table without some level of guarantee. The fact that they're even making certain demands, tells you everything that you need to know about how shaky the ground is right now for any negotiation to take place. And it's expected that they will want some level of guarantee, and the greatest leverage point is the ceasefire itself. If both sides can demonstrate even 72 hours, before talks begin, it creates a different psychological environment for talks to take place. So I want US and Pakistan to jointly issue a statement, a clear public statement about having a time-bound ceasefire compliance statement, with both parties signing it, and specifying all the red lines before talks.
All right.
Yeah, that's a good foundation for talks to resume.
Thank you so much, Bolu Michael-Biyi, foreign policy analyst, giving us his insight and thoughts on this. Well, it remains to be seen what happens this weekend, but thank you so much.